I was always at it.
Really?
Yeah.
And she was cool. You know, I met her, but I think she was occupied because she was like, I went up to her, I was like, oh, hey, you know. She was like, hey, my baby dad's calling me. And then she left. And I was like, oh.
The internet is in absolute meltdown right now over Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, because what was supposed to be one of the most glamorous nights in fashion somehow turned into the center of a cheating scandal that has people questioning their entire relationship. And honestly, the timing could not be worse. Rihanna and Rocky have spent years building this image of being the effortlessly cool power couple. The fashion, the chemistry, the babies, the viral red carpet moments. But now fans are dissecting every single interaction from the Met Gala and asking one brutal question. Did Rihanna finally catch Rocky slipping again? Because according to social media detectives, the energy between them looked completely off, and once the rumors started spreading, people began connecting that honestly made the whole thing even messier. But what really sent this situation into another level of chaos is the fact that Chris Brown's name somehow got dragged into the middle of it too, with whispers online claiming he's allegedly been laughing about the drama behind the scenes and calling it karma. And once you hear the history people are bringing back up, you'll understand why this story has completely taken over gossip conversations. Now, at first, people thought fans were just reaching like they usually do whenever celebrity couples look slightly annoyed in public. But then clips from the Met Gala started going viral, and suddenly everyone noticed the same thing. Rihanna looked irritated. Not just tired. Not just distracted. Irritated. Meanwhile, Rocky seemed unusually carefree in the background, laughing and talking while Rihanna stood off to the side by herself in certain moments. And because this is the internet, people immediately went into FBI mode trying to figure out what could have possibly happened between them. Some fans tried defending them, saying people were overanalyzing normal interactions, but others pointed out how different their energy looked compared to earlier footage from the same night where they seemed completely happy together. That contrast is what really fueled the rumors. One minute they looked like the perfect couple. The next minute Rihanna allegedly looked like she wanted to be anywhere else. Then another clip started making rounds online, and this one only intensified the speculation. In the video, Rocky appeared to be chatting very comfortably with a model while Rihanna stood separately nearby. People immediately started zooming in on Rihanna's facial expressions, body language, and reactions, claiming she looked annoyed watching the interaction unfold. Now, normally that alone wouldn't be enough to start a cheating scandal, but according to internet gossip pages, there were already whispers circulating that tensions between Rihanna and Rocky had allegedly been building behind the scenes for a while. So once fans saw those clips, everything exploded. Suddenly, everyone started saying the argument people thought they witnessed wasn't random at all. According to the rumors, Rihanna was allegedly upset because Rocky had once again been entertaining another woman. And that's when the blind items entered the chat. Now y'all know blind items are basically gasoline for celebrity gossip because they're vague enough to avoid direct accusations while still making everybody think they know exactly who's being discussed. Well, one blind item in particular had social media spiraling because it claimed the issue wasn't simply Rocky talking to another woman at the event. Allegedly, the real problem was that the woman he was speaking to is rumored to be one of his side pieces. And according to the same claim, he had supposedly even bought her a condo. Then the blind item alleged that he invited her to the event knowing Rihanna would be there too. Once people saw that rumor, the internet lost its mind. Because now the narrative shifted from celebrity couple having a rough night to public humiliation scandal at the Met Gala. And honestly, a lot of people weren't even shocked by the allegations because Rocky has been dogged by cheating rumors for years. That's the part people keep bringing up over and over again. Critics online are basically saying this didn't come out of nowhere. They're arguing that Rocky has always had a reputation for being extremely flirtatious, and some fans think Rihanna ignored the warning signs because of how deeply invested she was in the relationship. What made the conversation even worse is that old interviews started resurfacing where Rocky openly admitted to struggling with self-control in relationships. The internet immediately took those old clips and ran wild with them, saying his past behavior is proof that none of these rumors should surprise anybody. And once social media starts revisiting history, things always get uglier. People quickly brought up Rocky's previous relationship with Chanel Iman because for years there have been rumors that he allegedly cheated during that relationship too. Some fans even believe Rihanna herself was involved with Rocky while he was still connected to Chanel, though none of that was ever fully confirmed. Still, the internet loves a messy timeline, and suddenly people were saying Rihanna may now be experiencing the same kind of heartbreak other women allegedly dealt with before her. That's when the phrase, "how you get them is how you lose them," started flooding comment sections everywhere. Whether fair or not, a lot of people online began framing the current rumors as some kind of karmic cycle. Then came another layer to the story that made fans even more uncomfortable. Old gossip resurfaced claiming Rihanna allegedly used to keep a close eye on Rocky whenever they went out together, especially during her pregnancies, because she supposedly didn't fully trust him around other women. Again, none of this was confirmed, but people online were acting like it suddenly explained everything. Fans started saying Rihanna's public confidence may have hidden private insecurities in the relationship all along. And once that narrative took hold, every old rumor attached to Rocky came roaring back into public conversation. Of course, nobody could forget the Amina Mwadi scandal. That situation nearly broke the internet back in 2022 when rumors exploded claiming Rocky allegedly cheated on Rihanna with Amina, who is not only connected to Rihanna professionally through Fenty, but was also believed to be close to her personally. At the time, gossip pages claimed Rihanna and Rocky had supposedly split after she found out about the alleged affair. Then more fuel got added to the fire when stories circulated saying Rihanna had allegedly been seen crying during a dinner outing in Los Angeles. Fans were convinced the relationship was over. Social media was in chaos. Amina ended up getting dragged mercilessly online, even though there was never actual proof she was involved with Rocky romantically. Eventually, people close to the situation denied everything and insisted the cheating rumors were completely false. Amina herself even had to publicly address the situation because the harassment became so intense. But even after all the denials, a lot of fans never fully let the story go. That's the thing about celebrity scandals once they hit the internet. Even when allegations get debunked, people continue treating them like hidden truth. So now that new rumors are circulating again, everybody is revisiting the Amina situation as if it was some kind of warning sign nobody wanted to believe at the time. But somehow the drama gets even messier. Because another scandal people revived involves an OnlyFans model whose live stream appearance sparked an entirely different wave of cheating allegations. During the stream, she was asked about the most famous man she had allegedly dealt with. Before viewers could clearly hear her answer, the audio got muted. But according to social media detectives, people believed they could read her lips, and they became convinced she said ASAP Rocky's name. Once clips of the moment spread online, fans immediately flooded her comments accusing her of messing with Rihanna's man. And honestly, the reactions from the people sitting around her during the stream only made the rumors grow stronger. Internet users kept replaying everybody's facial expressions frame by frame, claiming their reactions confirmed what she supposedly said. The woman later denied everything repeatedly and insisted people completely misunderstood the clip. She even went on social media ranting about how ridiculous the rumors were and saying people needed to stop spreading cheating allegations involving a family. She claimed she was drunk during a live stream and accused gossip pages of twisting the situation into clickbait. But by then it was too late. The internet had already decided there was something suspicious about the whole thing. Then fans noticed Rocky had allegedly unliked one of her photos online, and that tiny detail somehow became another major talking point. People started asking why he would unlike anything if there was nothing to hide. And just like that, another rumor became part of the growing evidence file social media was building against him. Then came even more allegations. A woman named Jilly O'Donnell later came forward claiming she and Rocky had allegedly been flirting and communicating for months. According to reports surrounding the story, she said Rocky first reached out to her through Instagram back in 2021. What made the situation especially bizarre is that she allegedly claimed she didn't initially realize who he even was. Eventually, screenshots and alleged messages started circulating online, and gossip outlets jumped all over the story. fans once again found themselves debating whether there was any truth to the allegations or whether people were simply chasing clout by attaching themselves to Rihanna and Rocky's relationship. And by this point, the public perception problem for Rocky was becoming impossible to ignore. Because even when stories lacked concrete proof, the sheer number of rumors started making people think there had to be some truth buried somewhere underneath all the gossip. That's the dangerous part about repeated allegations. Eventually, the internet stops asking whether something is proven and starts asking why the same accusations keep following somebody everywhere. Then things escalated again when Summer Booney allegedly accused Asian Doll of having involvement with Rocky too. Now, whether that rumor had any legitimacy or not, people online immediately added it to the pile. Suddenly, every woman Rocky had ever been photographed with became a potential scandal. Every interaction became suspicious. Every viral clip turned into another conspiracy thread. At this point, social media wasn't even treating these situations like separate rumors anymore. People were building an entire storyline around Rocky allegedly living a double life, while Rihanna kept trying to hold the relationship together publicly. But somehow the most controversial part of this entire situation may actually be Chris Brown getting pulled back into the narrative. Because once the newest cheating rumors started trending, online whispers began claiming Chris Brown was allegedly mocking the situation privately and calling it karma for Rihanna's past behavior in relationships. And immediately people started reopening one of the darkest chapters in celebrity history. Now, obviously Chris Brown remains one of the most controversial figures connected to Rihanna because of their violent history together, and many fans were furious that his name was even being inserted into this conversation at all. But that didn't stop social media from spreading claims that he allegedly believes Rihanna is now experiencing the consequences of her own dating choices. Some gossip pages even pushed the narrative further, claiming Chris allegedly feels Rihanna overlooked red flags in Rocky because she was obsessed with maintaining the image of their relationship. Others went even darker, bringing up old, unverified rumors and accusations that should probably never have resurfaced in the first place. And honestly, this is where the internet sometimes crosses into extremely toxic territory, because speculation quickly turns cruel once millions of people start piling onto somebody's personal life. Still, the reason this story keeps dominating headlines is because Rihanna and Rocky have always presented themselves as deeply in love despite the non-stop rumors surrounding them. Fans have watched them build a family together. They've defended each other publicly. Rihanna has consistently appeared loyal to Rocky no matter how many scandals erupted online. So, now people are genuinely confused. If even half these allegations are true, why is she still staying? Some fans believe Rihanna sees Rocky as her soulmate and ignores the noise because she understands the pressures of fame. Others think she's simply committed to keeping her family together no matter what. And then there are the conspiracy theorists who swear the relationship is more business arrangement than romance. Those rumors have existed for years, with critics constantly claiming the couple stays together because their brand power is stronger united than separated. Of course, there's no evidence proving any of that, but once public trust in a celebrity relationship starts cracking, the speculation becomes endless. And honestly, that's where things stand right now. Nobody actually knows what happened behind closed doors after the Met Gala. Nobody knows whether Rihanna and Rocky truly had a massive argument or whether the internet exaggerated normal couple behavior into a full-blown scandal. Nobody knows if there's any truth to the side piece allegations or if this is just another viral gossip cycle that will disappear next week. But what people do know is this: the cheating rumors surrounding A$AP Rocky never seem to fully go away. Every few months, another story surfaces, another woman gets linked to him, another suspicious clip goes viral, and Rihanna once again finds herself at the center of public scrutiny. And now fans are watching closely to see what happens next. Because if Rihanna continues standing beside Rocky despite all the speculation, people are going to keep debating whether it's loyalty, love, denial, or something much more complicated. But if cracks really are starting to show behind the scenes, the Met Gala may end up being remembered as the moment the public first realized their perfect image wasn't quite as flawless as it seemed.